What they do? It's your boy TLEE. I'm back in the building, kicking the Bobo TV on YouTube. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. But one topic I want to dive into is the Super Bowl. You know, if you follow me on Facebook, Tari and Lee, you know, days before the game, I posted the 49ers was going to the Super Bowl. But, you know, I'm a little biased because that's my team. First of all, San Fran on the West Coast. Now you got to remember the Super Bowl in Vegas. Now you know out there on that West Coast, you got San Francisco, you got LA, you got San Diego, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got all them boys, and they playground is Vegas. So it's a lot of money gonna be spent if San Fran make it to Vegas just by being on the West Coast. Now you got to realize the NFL, you know, yeah, it's entertainment. Yeah, we like the game. You know, I like football. I've been growing up watching football all my life. So, you know, I love the sport. But you got to still realize it's a business. And money, you know, exchange your hands. So with that being said, the NFL, you know, they need viewers and viewership and, you know, all that's money. And then, you know, being in Vegas. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. Who wanted to see Baltimore? I heard a lot of people saying that because, you know, Action Jackson, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm black too, and I'm pro-black. I'm pro-black all the way. But Action Jackson, man, when it come down there, but you know, I just think, just my opinion. He right now he in gimmick status, like you know, he like a gimmick quarterback. But I'm gonna get into LA. I'm gonna stick with San Fran right quick. Now, all, you know, all the West Coast, they gonna come to the Vegas, and you know, cause they already go there anyway. So you know, they gonna come there and patronize the whole city. They finna shut the city down. So San Fran really was a given. I know when we looked at the game, we seen Detroit. They, you know, they were doing their little thing, you know, first, second quarter. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if you want to go back on it, you know, I know they've been playing like this all year. You know, with all going for it on fourth down and you know, taking a lot of risks, and that's what got them here. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you get in them playoffs, all that gimmick, like I was telling you with Lamar Jackson, you know, he like right now to me, he like a gimmicky kind of quarterback. You know, he can run, he make him pass, but when it's, you know, when you definitely need that, you can't count on it. And that's the same thing with Detroit coach. You know, all that old gimmicky going for it on fourth down, man. This thing already down to a science. You know what I'm saying? You got people before us done studied this game. So going for it on fourth down is really a gamble. And then, you know, football is based off momentum. So if you got the momentum and you turn over on downs and fourth down, now the momentum shift. And that's what happened in the San Fran game, if you look back at it. because those critical downs, fourth downs that Dan Campbell could have really got points. Because if I was him, when he was up, I would have been trying to trade points for points, even if I'm getting 3. But whatever his philosophy was, it got him where he at. But when you get in these playoffs, man, and you play a solid team, you feel me? Because the 49ers, like I said, I'm biased. I like them, but you must admit they got talent on offense and defense. And when you play a team solid like that and well coached, all that gimmick, all them gimmicky, all them old unorthodox schemes, it's not gonna work. I mean, I've been watching football all my life. It's not proven. And like I say, NFL is a business. So it's a storyline behind everything that they doing. You just gotta be able to read between the lines. I say, I'm a gambling man. So yeah, I put my ticket in and shoot, I played me a 2-pick. I money line Kansas City and money line San Fran. And took that little winner, you know what I'm saying, and put it in my pocket. Because I already knew what the storyline was. Now we're going to get to Kansas City. I'm saying this, come on, like, for real. You serious? I'm saying, like, come on, this one the easiest one possible. Taylor Swift. That's all I gotta say. And I know y'all saying to yourself, like, man, come on, man. She don't, she don't call plays or she don't throw the ball. But whole team, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. When that money involved, mysterious things happen. And that's all I gotta say. Since Taylor Swift been dating Travis Kelce, Kansas City brand is now 300 and what 30 something million profit, I guess. Well, they definitely got to spread her name, all through the campaign. But I already knew. I knew this Super Bowl is going to be about her. The Swifty Bowl, the viewerships is going to go to the roof. Everybody in they mammy gonna bet with Kansas City because they believe Taylor Swift gonna drive, the whole numbers. But I'm telling you now, San Fran on a mission. We lost to Kansas City in 2020. You got to remember that now. So this revenge for us. But you can take what I'm saying, like a grain of salt. I ain't trying to convince you, but I'm just letting you know. We at their throat. It is what it is, but not gonna happen. That's where the trick come. That's where the banana in the tailpipe come in. Everybody going with Swift, Swift, Swift. So I'm talking about watch where the best sway. The best gonna sway Kansas City. Wait, Kansas City what? Getting points, getting 2.5 right now. San Fran is favorite. The bet's gonna sway Kansas City way. People gonna tease it. They gonna put them 7 on that 2.5 or 10. However, it's gonna be a blowout. San Fran, convincingly. Because that's how Vegas work. I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you, messing with a dude who been doing this for a long time, man. I've been doing this for a long time, brother. But that's my take on it. Again, you know what I'm saying? I'm human. So I could stand the straightening. But at the same time, when I'm right, boy, if anybody know me, they know when I'm right, boy, you don't stand a chance. I'm finna give it to you. Straight up and down. Another subject I want to touch on, as you can see, I got the Grove Blooded written on my chest. Shouts out to my cousin Demo, man. Grove Blooded, man. Get y'all them shirts. If you from the Grove, you ain't got one of these, you tripping. For real, for real. But I want to touch on a little subject that bothered me when I listened to it because I was a little confused. And it's the Cat Williams situation. I ain't too much worried about, what I'm saying, the comedians or whatever. If they stealing jokes and all that, niggas steal my swag all the time, but I ain't copyrighted, so it's all good. But I'm gonna touch on the subject when he was talking about, he left his people's eyes when he was like 13 or something like that, a little young teenager. He went to the Grove. He came down to Miami and came to the Grove. Now, when he said that, my antennas went up because I'm like, what? Cat was in the Grove. Hold on. Because a lot of people done came through that Grove. Now, you got DMX, all the Heat players. I done seen all them boys, Pat Riley, all them boys. I mean, like, with that Cocoa Walk and all that up there, the Grove was a nice little spot, you know what I'm saying? With the improv and all that there. It was sweet. But when I started doing the numbers, and when he said he came to the Grove, it was like 1985 or 6 or something like that. I was a little young pup. So, I'm starting to say, you know what? He came, he was out riding in the streets, even though he was young, but he was riding in the streets like, through my old boydom era. Or not even really my old boydom era, like my uncles them, like my uncles, they're a little bit older than, what I'm saying, me, but like my uncles them. So, what I'm saying? So I'm saying to myself, man, how nobody don't know Cat? Then he was saying like, he was, over there by like the library, and then he named the park across the street. And it is a park across the street called Peacock Park, and it's a library across the street. Then you got the Mutiny Hotel, with the Cocaine Cowboy. That little area there, that's multi-million-dollar area right there. So, Cat was talking truth to that fact, you know what I'm saying? But what kind of like threw me for a loop when he say he was selling 2,000 a day worth of stolen radios in 85, 86, I guess. That's that. I calculated because that Cat a old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm old too, but look at my grade too. What I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? About 85, 86. So I was trying to do all. I was going all the way back, and I'm saying, Cat, okay. Because you got to remember what the side he talking about where he say he was living. That's pretty much, that's predominantly white. And then not just white, they like that was multi-million-dollar properties over there. So what he talking about in that area there, I went over there, as a kid and all that stuff there, but that's not, that was an area, like I say, that was for multi-million-dollar people. You know what I'm saying? So, but they never denied us access when I was coming up. I heard, through my peoples, and it was hard to get over there. But when I was coming up, they never denied us access. But you know, it it was live over here in the hood because now we in the hood. We got this little small community, which we consist of. That's like West Grove, Urban Grove. Well, we consist of Bahamians, descendants, and settlers, and Geechee settlers. So this little hood right here, you got a lot of Bahamians, from generations. My grandma was raised in the Grove all the way down to, I mean, it's been generations. And then you got my daddy them side, they was raised in the Grove, but they ended up moving to Carriage City. Once they landed a piece of money, you know what I'm saying, and they went up there to Carriage City, but they was Geechees. My daddy them peoples, and then my mama them peoples Bahamian. So I got all of it in me. That's why I rep this Grove blooded for real, for real. But what I'm trying to say is that's that little hood right there with the Bahamians and the Geechees. And High Cat ain't never like stepped foot over there. But then I started doing my little research, and then I think I bumped up into one person who was saying they know Cat from when he was struggling, and he was from the Grove, and he was, and everything turned out supposedly true what he was saying on the video with Club Shay Shay. And shouts out to Shay Shay, man. I'm gonna give you your flowers right now, Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, Chad Ocho Cinco. That's my classmate. But I'm gonna give y'all boys y'all flowers right now because with that interview and Cat Williams and Club Shay Shay, everybody who had something to do with that, that's almost like showing the little man, which is me, just jumping in the game, trying to, get a footprint on this social media thing, showing me a ceiling. Because that interview hit 70 million viewers. That's epic. So shouts out to them. But I'm saying, if that is true what Cat said on Shay Shay, and he from the Grove and he walked them streets, I heard he walked them streets for real. Somebody was saying he walked them streets for like 5 years down there. If it's true, come back to the hood and show some love, baby. Man, we down here, man. We banging with gentrification. I'm talking about these people, man. They already setting up like multi-million-dollar structures. They invading the hood. They finna take over. We just need a few good men with a blank check that can help us out. But we ain't begging. I'm just saying, if you walk them streets, you could show a little homage. That's all I'm saying. Cause when you was hurting, we gave you support. Now we hurting, we just asking for a little support. But that's a whole nother topic, man. Like I said, we ain't begging, man. That's just on some G code. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. But something else I want to discuss. And it's on the realms of hip hop. And I know you got that Nicki Minaj, Megan beef going on right now, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, y'all need to stop that. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Y'all need to stop that, man. Y'all too nice, you know what I'm saying? Black artists, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all thing for the women, putting it down. Y'all need to squash that little beef. But, I ain't got nothing to do with that. My little situation I was talking about was, if you look into the Lucci case. Now, what he was facing, I'm going to say he won, but then again, I'm going to say he didn't win. To be continued. Because me, I can't, I did my bid, I did my 10-year stretch, you know what I'm saying, in the feds. Shouts out to FCI Jessup, Yazoo, Coleman, Miami. I did my little stretch. But during the little stretch, you know what I'm saying, I was banging in that law library too, trying to come home early. Them people had gave me, 11 and a half years. I'm in the law library fighting every day. If not trying to come home, I'm trying to at least knock some of it down. And shouts out to my homeboy Gangster, man. Birdman brother. What's up, boy? Gangster. You know how we was banging in that law library. My boy. Shouts out to Big Meech, Southwest T. I was locked up with both of the boys, so I got a lot of stories. And one thing I can say about T, man, that's my brother, man. Because even when he was telling me a lot of stuff, he was like, "Boy, one day you're gonna have a podcast and you're gonna be able to speak your truth." And you've been locked up with both of us, so you got a lot to say. And I do, but that's for future. Right now, I'm gonna get back to the Lucci case. Because I say he won, but he didn't win because, bruh, when you got 10-year papers, and if anybody been through that system and know 10 years papers, that's almost like it's a trap. But I get it though. You know you trying to get out, get back to your family. You been down. I see you got your wicks now. You know, you know what I'm saying. You know, but boy, them 10 years hard. But I salute. You know what I'm saying. I'm a fan, hey, man. I hope you get back out here and you do the right thing. You know what I'm saying, and get back with your family. And, you know, I've been there, so I understand. You know, you trying to get out, but boy, listen, them 10 years, it's gonna be like, you know, if you don't do right, it's gonna come like a revolving door.